The beginning, darkness at Cambridge. The novel opens in 1980s England at the prestigious University of Cambridge. The protagonist, Alice Law, is a young research scholar studying an ancient discipline known as analytic magic, a blend of linguistics, mathematics, and symbolic energy that allows manipulation of reality through logic and language. Alice works under Professor Jacob Grimes, a brilliant but manipulative academic. Grimes is known for his brilliance and his cruelty. He treats his students as instruments of his ambition, controlling them through fear and psychological pressure. Despite his harshness, Alice deeply admires him and believes earning his recommendation letter will secure her career. Finally, 2. The accident, a fatal experiment. During a high-level magical experiment in the lab, Alice attempts a new ritual meant to connect the human soul with magical energy. Something goes terribly wrong. A violent backlash of energy burns Professor Grimes's body to ashes. His soul, however, doesn't vanish. It becomes trapped in the underworld, the mythic realm of the dead. The university quickly labels the incident a tragic research accident and covers it up to protect its reputation. But Alice is overwhelmed by guilt and grief. She blames herself for her mentor's death and for destroying her future in academia. Ding 3. The decision, a descent to the underworld. Haunted by guilt, Alice discovers an ancient ritual called Katabasis, literally meaning descent into the underworld. She learns that if she dares to descend, she might recover Grimes's lost soul. Reluctantly, she partners with Peter Murdoch, a rival scholar who once despised her. Together, they prepare for a dangerous journey beyond the veil of the living world. 4. The 8 Circles of the Underworld. The underworld is not merely a mythic place. It's a psychological mirror of guilt, fear, and human ambition. It has 8 layers, each representing a spiritual trial. 1. The River of Forgetfulness. A stream that erases all memory. Alice almost loses her identity until Peter reminds her of who she is. 2. The Hall of Mirrors. Here they confront their worst selves. Alice sees a version of herself, ruthless, arrogant, and consumed by ambition. The Chamber of Voices. They hear the voices of everyone they've wronged. Classmates, friends, even family. Alice realizes how many people Grimes emotionally scarred, herself included. The Court of Lies. A trial where every soul can speak only lies. It tests their trust and loyalty to each other. The Pit of Fire. They finally find Grimes's soul, trapped and burning in eternal flames, consumed by his own pride and ego. He begs Alice to free him, promising her fame and success if she does. The Gate of Choices. The ultimate test. Alice must choose. Save Grimes's soul or save Peter's life. In a powerful moment, she decides to let Grimes go and rescues Peter instead. The Return. Acceptance and freedom. Alice and Peter escape the underworld forever changed. Alice realizes that the true hell wasn't beneath Cambridge. It was Cambridge, the toxic academic system obsessed with prestige, hierarchy, and control. She finally accepts that her worth isn't defined by her mentor or a recommendation letter. The novel ends with Alice walking through the old campus at dawn, free, unburdened, and finally herself. Themes and meaning. 1. Knowledge versus morality. The novel critiques how pursuit of intellect can turn destructive when stripped of empathy. 2. Power and exploitation. Through the mentor-student dynamic, Kuang explores manipulation, ambition, and toxic academia. The myth of descent. Katabasis symbolizes a journey, not just into the underworld, but into the human psyche, confronting inner demons to emerge stronger. Redemption and identity. Alice's descent is both literal and emotional. She faces her guilt and returns with self-awareness and moral clarity.